Hey guys, what's up? Baller here. This is now the 8th game for today, February 10, 2023. This is the game between Cleveland Cavaliers and New Orleans Pelicans. That'll be at around 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 11 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. By the way, the spread that is given is minus 2.5, and that's actually given towards the visiting team, the Cleveland Cavaliers. And before we proceed, let's check on the standings and rankings of both teams first. Cleveland Cavaliers, they are number 4 in the Eastern Conference with a record of 35 wins and 22 losses. While for New Orleans Pelicans, they are from the West, and they got a record of 29 and 27, holding the number 7 spot. Right, so New Orleans Pelicans, they would have the home court advantage on this. In terms of fatigue, well, both teams are coming off their rest day, so we can go ahead and skip that part. In terms of momentum, well, man, both teams are actually winning or have been winning lately. New Orleans Pelicans, they are coming on to this game with a 3-game winning streak, while for their opponent, Cleveland Cavaliers, they are on a 4-game winning streak. So again, Cleveland Cavaliers 4-game winning streak, New Orleans Pelicans 3-game winning streak. Both teams are actually doing well lately. Unfortunately, one of these two teams would actually lose by the end of this game. Now, if you take a look at their forms, Cleveland Cavaliers, they are looking better, winning 7 out of their last 10. While for New Orleans Pelicans, they have just won 3 out of their last 10. If you could remember, New Orleans Pelicans, they were coming off that long and huge slump that they just had. Right, so let's take a look at the availability and the health of both teams. For Cleveland Cavaliers, both Ricky Rubio and Windler are out. While for New Orleans Pelicans, Zion Williamson is still out. Liddell and Daniels are also out. And we have Josh Richardson. If you can remember, he's actually coming off San Antonio Spurs, so they got him. But we ain't sure yet whether he would be able to suit up for this game, so he is listed as questionable. So in terms of availability and health, we can still give it, or we need to give it still, to Cleveland Cavaliers. Now this one's a bit tough. I mean, both teams, they have been winning. Both teams have been doing great. Now in such cases, I'm gonna side with New Orleans Pelicans, being that number 1, they are at home. Number 2, they got Valanciunas available, meaning they got someone who's actually smart, large, and big, who could possibly minimize the damage that the Twin Towers can do. I'm talking about Jarrett Allen and Mobley for Cleveland Cavaliers. Also, for me, New Orleans Pelicans, they are a bit faster as compared to Cleveland Cavaliers, as Cleveland relies onto their size. New Orleans Pelicans relies on their agility and speed. So I'm looking at the possibility of New Orleans Pelicans, getting some ahead point ahead. I call that ahead points against Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm not really expecting that much for them to win the game, but the spread of 2.5 plus 2.5 at that, them being at home, CJ McCollum and Ingram both being available, I'm going to side with New Orleans Pelicans, man. I just have a feeling that they would actually extend their winning streak into 4. But then again, for safety purposes, I'm going to take New Orleans Pelicans and put the plus 2.5 on it. Again, that's New Orleans plus 2.5. Peace out, pass I love, and God bless.